Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.
The Powa Howa.
Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Thanksgiving week, and it's Randy Hales wanting to be the first to say Happy Thanksgiving. Amy, Happy Thanksgiving. Al Tuttle, Happy Thanksgiving. Calvin Lindsay, Happy Thanksgiving. Thomas and Greg and Terry, Happy Thanksgiving. Man, we're rocking and rolling. Hadn't heard from Adam today, and that's not unusual. He pops in about 3 or 4 minutes before the show starts. However, hadn't heard from him. I'm a little worried about him because he ain't here, and that's why we were a little bit late starting out. We will show the Power Hour, show number 143 from January the 27th, 2001 of the Power Hour action, the clicks in the house, and a lot more, including a TV main event of Steve Bradley and Pete Gas. It is a action-packed Power Hour today, and we're going to get right to it right now. I guess.
Out of the ring.
Oh, there we go.
Wait a minute. Here comes this. Look at this.
This is a replay of last week's Indy.
Whoa, man. He clobbered Bradley with that bottle. He smacked him, and he just stands there and stares at him after the tainted victory that Bradley got last week in Paris. We haven't heard from him all night tonight.
Power Pro Wrestling.
Happy Thanksgiving, Eddie Bay. What's going on with you? Thomas, what's going on with you? Everybody, happy Thanksgiving. As we're getting a little Thanksgiving week Power Hour off and running. Greg White in the house. And it starts with a bunch of people of the Click.
And what is that? Keep your hands on. What do you got to say? Come on and say it again.
Well, Lance Cade, last week when you turned your back on the Click, you made the biggest mistake of your life. You high-pitched, pickled-nosed, uncoordinated Ken Doll wannabe. We're better off without you.
That's right. Shawn Michaels warned the Click time and time again. Forget about that, Lance Cade. I believe I can quote Shawn Michaels when he said,
"You know what? Lance Cade just can't cut the mustard, 'cause he's nothing but a big dumb orangutan gorilla."
Andy Kaufman out here today. So what's up there?
You know, I never did like you, Lance Cade. I knew, too, that you don't have what it takes to make it in this business. And today, right here on TV and in front of all these, well, right here on TV, I'm going to prove it.
You know, I hate being injured. I hate the fact that I can't wrestle, and I hate the fact that I can't go in there and kick Lance Cade right in the face. But we've got 3 guys right here that are going to go in there and do the job for me. And they're going to teach Lance Cade and his newfound little buddies a little bit of a lesson, Click style.
Well, they're out here early today as they jump in on the Power Hour. I want to welcome everyone today before we were so rudely interrupted. Lance out here with Derek King, Mr. Personalities, and all that Alan Steele. Lance, I guess you heard what they had to say.
What a
out
big
there.
tag team
They
match.
said, you know, everyone knows we're in the
Starting
same
out this
class
power
as
hour,
Sean
here's Lance
Skull.
Cade and Derek King.
But I think you guys were dozing off the day that he taught us how to fight fair, to respect this business, and to stand up for what you believe in. Now, I got two guys right here. They don't do a lot of talking, but they'll get it done in this ring
Yes,
today.
that's Daniel Bryan. Brian
You got kicked out
Danielson
of college wrestling
is
'cause
the
you couldn't play
American
by the rules.
Dragon
If you wanna
in the
throw the rule
match.
book out the
And
window
this
today,
either
that's
this week
fine.
or next
We'll see
week,
how
we'll see
tough you
something
really are.
interesting with that
Well, we'll
match.
see. We've got a match to come right here. Let's get it underway as the Power Hour is off to an interesting start here today.
Yeah, I mean, a very interesting start. And here we go. It's going to be a six-man tag team. And who is this Rob Harlem out here? He shows up with a copy of the bouts that I booked for today and steps up here to the desk.
What do you got here? I want to know, we got a
How
couple
about
of
this,
questions
Rob?
we want to ask you.
Oh, I'm asking the questions around here. Last 6 or 7 weeks, I've come here.
Very interesting opening match here on the Power Hour.
Well, for the last 6 or 7 weeks, you've come in here and interfered in matches. You have cost guys matches. You've hurt them using, in some cases, their own finishing move.
Sure
And
have.
I want to know what's going on with you.
Yeah, I want to know the same thing.
Well, Corey Macklin, of course you want to know because you don't even know wrestling moves. But I'll tell you one thing. I dropped Blade through Draw on his head. You know why? Because I can. I dropped Alan Steele on his head. You know why? Because I can. I dropped Derek King on his head. You know why? Because I can. You know why I'm out here? Because I can. Just because you don't put me on a format doesn't mean I'm not going to come out here. Now, somebody better get with Randy Hales or whoever's in charge and get me on the show, or I'm going to hurt somebody around here real bad.
Well, that ain't going to help by making threats to people and all that stuff. I don't know what's up with that. You can't just come out here and put yourself on the television program. If you're not booked, you got no business around here. And you coming out here threatening people ain't going to make things any better. I guarantee you that.
Well, Corey Macklin, you of all people, I know you from 9021 Ghetto and everything, but you of all people know that people like me don't follow the rules. We make the rules. And all these little young guys around here is getting all the TV spot are really starting to get on my nerves, and I'm going to start taking people out around here.
Well, okay. That's just ranting from Rob Harlem over here.
Yeah, not even threatening people and all this stuff.
But we do have some great matches coming up today, and he's right. He's not a part of them, but we got Pete Gass against Steve Bradley for the Power
That's
title.
going to be a dandy.
We've got Bulldog Reigns against Rodney of Mean Street Posse for the TV title.
Wait a minute. Somebody tell me how Rodney got a TV title before I did. I beat Bulldog Reigns in this ring 2 weeks ago, left him laying flat on his back. Why don't I have a TV title today?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you hadn't talked to the right
You
people.
don't know Dave Brown, just like you don't know weather. You don't know wrestling. You don't know nothing. If you ain't know nothing, you don't need to be out here.
We don't need you out here telling me what we know and what we don't know, for crying out loud. You get back in the back is what you can do, Rob Harlem, and you talk to the people back there. We got nothing to do with it. We're calling matches out here, and this is what we get paid to do, and it's not to talk to you, for crying out loud.
We are not on the
Yeah, Lord
booking
have
committee,
mercy, right,
and
you're
you're not going to get booked out here messing up the television
Intimidating
show.
people. We could care less about you out here hooping and hollering. That's a 2 count. Now what?
Very good,
Thank
exciting
you very much. I
six-man
don't
tag.
apologize because I don't appreciate you jumping all over us, for crying out loud.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe I came at
The
wrong way.
younger,
I
fast-paced
apologize,
talent
Mr.
that came in
Weatherman.
from the WWE, from the
I thought that this was a
developmental,
professional
just
wrestling
really
show.
helped the look of the show. All three of those guys, Shooter Shield,
Tell me what to do.
Spanky,
Get smart too many more times.
the entire
I was like,
team
"Look,
just looks good.
Well, there you go. Now,
We see
come out here and
the best of the
apologize
bunch.
and then turn around and threaten us.
The
I think
soon-to-be
that's one reason you're not getting booked.
Daniel Bryan. He's hurt. He's in the corner.
I don't know. Later on today, we're going to be hearing from the King, and we're going to see the Cat out here. And also,
You know, I
something
put
we've been waiting for
the
weeks.
Click
Later
in
today, the
there
unmasking of Brandon
in their
Rogers.
first territory, put them in with Derek King and some very good talent with a lot of TV experience. It was Derek and Alan Steele, of course, their partner in Texas, playing Cage in action with me.
A match much with you out here running your mouth. That's part of the problem.
Oh, we ain't gonna let you talk. That's why there's 2 mics out here instead of 3. We don't need you out here talking. Try it out loud.
I guess we'll just have to get security out here pretty soon. And,
Richard Hood, you're
escort
exactly
you out
right,
here.
my man.
Careful.
They are working hard.
Boy, look at
I
this.
think the
Look
most
at this.
athletic wrestler I've ever seen would be Kurt Angle.
Everybody's in, including the referee. Jason Sensation, American Dragon. Oh, he's got a face buster. Derek King with a 2, and the Dragon grabs his leg. Boy, I thought he had it.
The American Dragon, Daniel Bryan, interferes in that match. He's injured. He's not able to work. And hey, what's going on there? Well, not snowing here.
One of those young guys with me, and I'll make money out of them.
Well, you'll make
But
them
it's in the
cheaters, but you'll make
40s
them,
here
that's
in
all you've been
Jonesboro,
doing the last
Arkansas on a
3
Monday
weeks, is
night.
interfering and jumping in everybody's business, including ours over here.
Yeah.
Lance Cade is in the ring. Look at this, Dave. He's got Shooter. Here comes Jason Sensation.
He got
what
no
is he
business
doing
in there.
Little interference there, and I think Lance Cade gonna get.
That's what a smart
Not
man.
athletic guy. That ain't got time, man.
He nails him.
So many over
See how
here.
smart he is? He just got nailed with a
The
right
Undertaker
hand by
was
Lance
athletic.
Cade.
Steve
Oh,
Austin
Lance
was
just gets
athletic.
snapped over that top rope by the American
Jeff
Dragon.
Jarrett was athletic.
Shooter Schultz going for that.
Shooter clutch he's got on him
that
here.
big move, yeah.
Yeah, getting
Lance
got
Cade.
killed with Cook here. It was in the 60s most of the day today.
There's the bell sounds, and they get the winner.
As they do get the win there.
We still got to fight all over the
Get in there and break this up.
I ain't getting in there. You get in there and break
Hey,
it.
What
come
you get in there
on.
and break this
Let's
up?
get
don't
Harlem
you
out of
shut
here.
up
Right
and
now,
cry like that.
we're going to hear from the King. Let's go hear from Lawler now.
Where's the King? Yeah.
Well, I'm a little down right now because it looks like for the next few weeks, the King is not going to be in the studios here at Memphis Wrestling. I'm used to, of course, being a mainstay on the wrestling show, being live in the studio
Absolutely
every
agree
Saturday.
with Shelton
Oh
Benjamin.
gosh, for the past I don't know how many years.
But I never saw him
I guess
personally.
everybody realizes that I am now going to be doing color commentary with the XFL, and so for the next few weeks, I'm going to be on the road, not in the studio, surrounded by a bunch of big, sweaty wrestlers. Yeah, sad about that. Looks like I'm going to be on the road with the XFL, surrounded by sweaty, pulsating cheerleaders. And I want to tell you something. This is going to be great because I will still be on the wrestling show every Saturday, and I will have with me some of the most beautiful cheerleaders that you people have ever seen in your life. And right now we've got some of the Memphis Maniacs cheerleaders, and Robin Ann, opening day is right around the corner. The first Memphis home game is February 11th. Are you looking forward to seeing thousands of Memphis Maniacs fans in the Liberty Bowl?
I'm so excited, and I'm ready for them to be wild, crazy, and especially loud.
Oh, yeah.
The louder, the better.
Absolutely right. This is going to be great. I can't wait. Now, Shelley, can you give me just a little hint about maybe what the cheerleaders are going to be wearing, or better yet, not be wearing?
Well, King, it's going to be a big surprise, but I promise you're going to like it.
Oh, I love it already.
You're just going to have to come out and see for yourself what we're going to be wearing or not be wearing.
Oh, yes. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. Memphis Maniacs football, the XFL right here in Memphis. And as you can see, some very, very lovely cheerleaders. And I'm going to be back here every Saturday with another feature on, well, all of the XFL cheerleaders. So stay tuned for more. Well, girls, are you ready to practice?
Yeah!
All right. Oh, yes.
Hey, don't forget about the showdown at the Nut House coming up Wednesday,
How about
February
that?
21st. This is huge in Jonesboro, Arkansas at the Convocation Center at ASU. Triple H
That was
against Kurt
pretty
Angle in the main event. And look at
interesting,
all
don't
the
you
other
think?
folks that are going to be there. It's big. It's
How
February
about that?
21st in Jonesboro. Get your tickets now.
As we go to a break, and of course, we have the commercials. Hey, the first thing I want to tell you is we have those commercials in the background, and I think that's neat. I'm muting the audio, but I think you just like to go back. This was 2001. It's 23 years ago, so it's very interesting to see if they put prices, if the graphics, just how different television is. Do you enjoy those commercials? I do. I like seeing things that's no longer in Memphis. And certainly one of the mainstay sponsors of Memphis Wrestling was Fleming Fine Furniture. And we have that commercial right there as well. Hey, I want to give people a very big heads up, a super heads up, that we continue the year 1983 tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling. It will be a continue series on the heel turn of Bill Dundee. We will see Dutch warning Dundee. We will see Dundee with the interview. Everybody's jealous. More Dundee and Dutch. Also, Dundee gets in the King's business. Then it comes to this, the build up. And then we ask the question, if they lose, where do they go? A miscellaneous, fantastic music video. We'll mute that, but great action, the loser leave town match. That will be super. Just a fantastic Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow night. You know, it's just so much different. And, you know, I went out yesterday. My phone crashed on me, and they had a little deal, so I bought the new iPhone 16 Plus, and then also, just for not a lot extra, I'm trying to put it on there. There it is. Special deal going on. So I'm the proud new owner of an Apple Watch, and also a proud new owner of the, let's see if I can get it in there, the i16 Plus, as we go back to the show and Dave and Corey.
Dog of them all, the Hound Dog in the studio today from the Memphis Hound Dogs. And this afternoon, Dave, 1 o'clock from 1 until 3. Yeah, who let the dogs out? The Memphis Hound Dog and myself are going to be out at the brand new grand opening of the new Wright Brothers Texaco. 1 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to have free tickets to Power Pro Wrestling, free Memphis Hound Dogs tickets, and look at that, 97 cents gas this afternoon, 1 until 3, right at the corner. That's 3rd and Shelby Drive, or Highway 61, Shelby Drive. This afternoon, 1 until 3. Meet the Hound Dog. I'll be out there, and we'll have a lot of goodies for you tonight.
97-cent gas?
97-cent gas. Get there early.
Whoa.
That's 1 until 3 out there this afternoon.
Hey, coming up in Paragould, Arkansas, tonight at the National Guard Armory. You want to see the great wrestling action. The Cat's going to be there. Victoria / Brandon Bay. Well, you see all the names right there at the bottom of the screen. It looks like all the stars are going to be in Paragould, Arkansas. It's at the Armory, and it all begins at 8 o'clock tonight. Friday night, February 2nd, in Pagoda, Tennessee, at the Community Center at 8 o'clock. Power Pro Wrestling will be returning. Manila, Arkansas, the following night, Saturday, February 3rd. That'll be at the Community Center. That's next Saturday night at 8 o'clock. So big action coming up around the territory. Be there. Nothing like live wrestling action when it's in your area. And
Well, it is the moment.
Here comes Brandon Baxter. Good start to the Power Hour. Hey, everybody, it's Thanksgiving week. It's November the 26th, 2024.
Here it is. The real Brandon Baxter is back.
There he is.
Power Pro Wrestling. Well. It's finally nice to be here without that stupid mask.
Well, it's about time you got here without the mask on. And I must say, considering what he had to work with, looks like Dr. Sammons did a good job.
You know what, Dave? I came here today to celebrate. I came here thinking that all these people would be here today to celebrate. You know one guy who should be here to celebrate with me? That's Jerry Lawler.
That's right. He provided the doctor for you.
But you know what? Jerry Lawler is not here today.
No, he's already said where.
Do you know why he's not here today?
He's with the XFL.
Yeah, he can make up an excuse, but the real reason that Jerry Lawler's not here today is because he is scared of me. I made a threat last week, and I told Jerry Lawler that I would get revenge, Dave, and he didn't show up. You know what? So I thought maybe I can find the cat. I thought maybe I could confront the cat.
The cat? The cat's here.
I know she's here. I've looked for her all over the building, and she's nowhere in sight. But as I was pulling in here this morning, Dave, I saw the cat entering, and I saw that she had someone with her, a young lady.
It's her sister.
That's exactly right, because I went to security to figure out who it was, and I know she's out here in this audience somewhere. So if you would stand up so I know who you are, I think it's time. I have something to say. And I'm going to deliver the message to Lawler and to the cat through the cat's sister.
Well,
Hello, Carlton from Indiana.
All right.
Hey,
Good to have
you look
Al
awful familiar
Tuttle
to me.
here on
You're the cat's sister.
Watching the
Stand up.
Power.
Go ahead. I said stand up.
Come on, Brandon.
Oh, you're trying to show me up on live TV? Is that what you're doing? How does it feel to have a sister who's a tramp? How does it feel to have a sister who's a coward? Your sister might as well be standing on some street corner somewhere, and you probably belong there with her, huh?
Oh,
I have a little message I want you to deliver to the cat.
Come on, Brandon. There's no excuse for this. Hey, here comes the cat
So you
right
finally
here.
decide to show up. You decide to show up, huh?
This has nothing to do with her. You leave her out of this. You haven't been looking for me, Brandon Baxter. I've been in the back where I am every week. If you wanted me, you could have come and found me, you little coward.
You know what, Dave Brown? It's people like you that make me sick because you've got a WWF contract to be a valet, to be a manager. And you know what?
That's no good, does it, Al
Take some
Tuttle?
money off my plate because you go out there and you want to flaunt your body. You want to act like some kind of tramp. And it's because of people like you and that other tramp, Victoria, that I've barely been on this TV show the last few weeks.
Oh, give me a break.
What are you doing?
Here comes Victoria. So you're insulting women now all of
That's
a sudden,
exactly
huh?
what I'm doing. Neither of you deserve to be in this business.
Whoa! Brandon, my ears are burning. Who are you to belittle me? You know how hard I've worked to get my WWF contract. You can say anything you want about Kat and her family members, but I'm not going to stand here taking anything from you, skinny punk.
Oh, so what are you saying? You see, I've never claimed to be a wrestler because I'm a wrestling manager, but I mean, I'm a man, you're women. I mean, I could beat both of you. If we got up in the ring and wrestled, which is what this business is about, wrestling, I could beat each of you in 30 seconds. I mean, I could probably beat both of you together in something like 45 seconds.
What is he saying? Is he saying he wants a match with us?
I think he's challenged both of you here.
No, Dave, it was just a figure of speech. I'm not asking for a match. I don't have anything to wrestle in. I mean, I would wrestle. I'm not scared. I am not scared. I don't have anything to wrestle in.
This is a great segment.
No,
This is a story.
Let's do it. Let's have a match right here. They're willing.
Hello, Dave. Hello. I have nothing
Five
to wear. I
star
can't.
matches can kiss my, you know what? Having a story, getting people involved in what's going on, having a good guy and a bad guy, that's what this business is about.
I think you and I should
When you stray from that, you get what you get.
No, I don't agree to the match.
That sounds like a match. I tell you what, let's go ahead and book the match. Is that all right with both guys? Oh, well, we'll see if we can get it booked and find something to wear. Find something to wear. We'll be back with more here in just a moment, and we'll try to get this match underway.
I'll beat
Anytime with you.
How about that? Interesting thing. You know, if you just look as we watch the commercials again, if you look how this was formatted, and I think it's very interesting going back, and I don't remember a lot of this TV. I remember about the era. It came from January 27, 2001, and we started with a replay of the end of the show the week before to continue to tell the story, and had Spellbinder out there, and that was a very interesting segment. Then we had the Click interview. Then we had all three members of the Click against Lance Cade, Derek King, and Alan Steele. Then we had the entertaining interview with the cheerleaders with Jerry Lawler. Then the BB promo and Kat and Victoria out, all that kind of stuff. And coming up, we have MCW tag title match with the Duffs against the Haas brothers. We will then see Brandon against Kat and Victoria. We have Rodney having a name change on this program today. The TV title match, Bulldog Rain and Rodriguez, and I gave up his name change. And then Steve Bradley and Pete Gas for the Power Pro Championship. Yeah, it's fan engagement. There's no doubt about it. Fan engagement. Now, Al's still talking about this TV show, and Al is not saying anything, and nobody else is saying anything about these commercials. How about there? How about that? great look back. And we once again go with the furniture look. Tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling. Make sure you join us. 83 continues that deep dive, and Dundee's heel turn of 83 in the build up to the best wrestling match I've ever seen. The June 6, 83 Loser Leave Town match with the superstar Bill Dundee and, of course, Jerry the King Lawler. As Greg White says, as we showed that commercial a while ago, who would have thought when you tuned in to this show, to the Power Hour today, that you would see a picture of John Madden?
Wrestling. And today, on the Power Hour, we will capture the Southern Tag Team titles. Dups, get ready to face total destruction. Tell them, Russ.
That's right, brother. Dubs, prepare yourself to find out the true meaning of the Haas of Pain.
Those are the Hush brothers, and they're going to be in action today right here in the Power Hour. And their opponents today are making their way around. Talking about Jack and Bo, the Southern Tag Team Champions, right here on the Power Hour. They make their way around, and we want to talk to them because these Hush brothers, they're impressive. They're all Americans from Seton Hall, and you guys have got your hands full with the Hush brothers coming up here on the Power Hour.
What's it going to take, Corey? We're going to have to come out here and kill somebody before you finally give us credit for being the toughest tag team ever in Memphis?
We know you're tough. We don't need that language.
Hey, PJ, welcome. About 7:28, about 28 minutes into this show. It's me on this week on the Power Hour.
Musician you had out here singing Christmas carols, trying to cheer everybody up. Blade Bordeaux steps in the ring with us, and I think he spent some time in the hospital with a concussion. That's how tough we are. And not only are we tough, but this man here, everybody, I hold the leash to the toughest, meanest, most homicidal maniac ever to set foot in Memphis. He is so tough, he eats bullets so his hair will grow out in bangs. That's how tough he is. And Haas Brothers, you're going to find out in just a few short minutes. I don't care what kind of amateur wrestlers you were. You're going to find out the toughest pro wrestler.
Last week I was talking about how their interview with Boring has a little more personality. Probably coached him a little bit and fired him up. Russ, the late Russ Hoff, and Charlie Haas coming in to a jam-packed TV5 studio.
Tag team action on the Power, and still to come today, we've got a handicap match. It's going to be Victoria and the Cat teaming up together against Brandon Baxter.
In the ring right now, the
Greg
hospitals
now,
where these guys debuted about as
called
successfully as
NFL
anyone
the
I can remember
former
since
Arkansas Razorback kicker
maybe since the
and legendary
They
broadcaster.
really lit up when they walked in here the first time.
How about that, Al Tuttle? Did you know that?
They've got their work cut out for them today. The Dups have sounded like a broken record the last few weeks, that they're the
Listen to
toughest thing,
Local
we're the
Sports
toughest
today,
thing, we're
Al
the
Tuttle.
toughest
Did
thing.
you?
That's all they
Front
can
row
say.
with Bud Row. They're starting their 25th year of Front Row with Bud Row.
Hanging on Jack and Bo, the Dups. This is a Southern Tag Team title bout right here today on the Power Hour. Titles are on the line right here today on television.
This is the three-match championship match, the MCW Tag Title match you're seeing now. Also, we have the TV title match and the Power Pro title match.
Uh-oh, stepping over goes Jack.
Goes under this time, comes back, yeah, great move. 1, 2 count.
There's a fun balance with a television show together of matches.
Sometimes I can't tell them apart, especially when the action
And the
gets
Gaga.
fast. They both have good size.
I like the Gaga.
And they're fine wrestlers.
Mixed
Former Cajun
in with a
wrestlers,
few
we've
very
told
good
you
matches.
many times they wrestled at Seton Hall University.
Yeah. Look at that nice move and takedown.
Look at Bo.
Charlie Hall's good move.
He's Bo very upset. Now he's over in the Haas's corner. We've just received word that the handicap match, Brandon Baxter going against Victoria and the Cat, is confirmed.
2 count, a quick 2.
We'll have that match for you
that's going to be
later
dandy.
today.
I'm
Yes,
looking forward to
indeed.
that one. That should be good.
Open mouth, inserted foot. Now he's going to have to see if he can make good on his threat here. What he said, he could beat them both in 45
The
seconds.
next studio match that we will see today, Brandon Baxter in that handicap match with Kat and Victoria.
I heard it with my own ears, Brandon.
Al says, yes, I know he went to Arkansas, but I didn't know he was the kicker.
How about the King off with the XFL and the XFL cheerleaders this week?
Yeah, XFL starts next week right here on TV5. I can't wait. It's going to be great.
I'm looking forward to it. Nice double suplex. Charlie and Russ Hawes. That's Russ in there now, and Jack Dupp comes in with a big boot. Stops him. Oh, followed by a kick from Jack Dupp. Wrestling action going on tonight. Paragould, Arkansas tonight.
Yes,
Power
indeed.
Pro Wrestling over in Paragould. We're going to make your way around all the fans around Paragould and in that area for exciting Power Pro Wrestling action. Pagoda coming out on Friday night up in Pagoda, Tennessee.
Double team by the Dupps. Bo is in there right
Wasn't
now.
he in Ring of Honor?
Oh, look at him. I tell
Well,
you,
a
it's
little
like
bit
to him, but no
with
one knows.
Cornette. I think so. Yes, I've seen him a few times.
Man.
Very good talent, no doubt about it.
Here's Blade Boudreaux out here. What's he got with him?
Blade?
What's it? That looks like a teddy bear.
Yeah,
you
looks
got
like
over there.
Corey, I've been sitting in the back and listening to the Dubs, how tough they are. Sure, they gave me a concussion a few weeks ago.
Here's the
But let me
little
show you
guy
how
I was
tough
telling
they
you
are,
about.
everybody. This is what they had in their bags. This was in their luggage this morning. Oh, yeah. How tough are y'all now?
That was in the Dubs luggage, he said, the big teddy bear.
Oh, Blade's got the teddy bear out
He's
here.
got a teddy bear.
It has got him a little upset. Look out, here
Yeah,
comes Bo out of the ring. He's
Bo's
really
upset
upset
about that. Look, he doesn't like that at all. There's Blade Boudreaux with the teddy bear, and Bo Dupp running after him. He wants his bear back, I
Yeah,
guess.
he's chasing Blade. Blade ran out of here, so Bo has left his partner all alone in the ring.
Boy.
Jack is working on Charlie.
And the fans are chanting Hawes, Hawes, Hawes. In the ring now is Jack Dupp. Jack's in there by himself. Bo's after his teddy bear. He wants it back. He's upset about that. He's going after Blade Boudreaux back in the back somewhere.
Haas brothers over to make a tag. Can they do it? Yep.
Here comes the other Haas brother in. That's Charlie, and Bo Dupp is still missing in action, Dave. He's out of here.
Yeah, he went looking for the teddy bear.
Wants the teddy bear,
Boudreaux had it. He
Appreciate
has a
everybody
back here, so
watching
he's
the
left
Power
Jack all alone.
Hour.
Oh, look at the Haas brothers go.
And Jack, he staggers out of the corner and drops right in the middle of the ring.
I mean, he's out of it. Little slingshot off the road. Here comes Bo Dupp back in. I guess he's got his bear with him. There's a 2 count, and
he nails a referee in the
on
back.
the referee. What is
Stopped it at a 2 count.
Perfect timing.
Come on, Bo. Bo Dupp.
He
He's
grabs
gone
the
berserk,
referee.
looks like. He's upset.
Throws the referee out of the ring. He is really upset. He's lost
He's
it.
upset about
Hey,
that
Tanner,
teddy bear.
good to
Give
see
him
you
those
again.
shoulders. That'll keep this guy in order here.
Look out, he's got a chair.
Oh, and he just slams it right across the head of the Hawk brother.
Nails
Then the
a
other
boat.
one. Ah, boy, here comes referee William Gibson in. Somebody trying to get
Oh, he just
those
throws
jacks
his
off.
brother down. Oh, man, look at that look in his eyes.
Oh, come on.
Look out.
Oh.
Eddie Adamson, our head of security, is in. He brings
the other
security with him, and he
No excitement here on the Power Hour. It's expected and expected. You don't know what's heck's going to happen here.
He's nuts. Come on. Is he doing all that over that teddy bear, you think? Get him out of there, Jack.
Jack's trying to hold him back.
Give him his title and let him get out of here. He's on a Southern Tag Champion and acting like a couple of
He's
Southern
going after everybody. Look, he's coming
Southern
this way.
kids. Look at.
Watch out for the fans. They got him out of the ring here.
Kind of the Rough House Fargo gimmick.
Uh-oh. Look
Out of
out.
control. Do you see that very much?
Supper to get on the table.
You know,
How about
all
that?
it has, take out by the pound.
Very good. What do you guys think about the Dupps and the Haas brothers? Very good match. while we have a minute, as a matter of fact, we have 2 minutes, I can tell you what we'll see next week on the Power Hour, next Monday night at 7 o'clock. We will open the show with an interview between Lance Cade and yours truly, talking about the mess going on with him and the issues he has. We will also have an interview with Bill Dundee, Steve Bradley, and the Spellbinder. Lawler has one of those interviews. Let's see if the cheerleaders will be out with Lawler next week as we go with show 144 of the Power Hour from February the 3rd, 2001. Then we will also see, did I tell you that we will see Dundee, Brandon, Victoria, and the Cat in a special segment. Then we have the unmasking of the American Dragon next Monday night as we do the Power Hour. Then Rodriguez will do an interview, and then we'll have a TV title defense against Alan Steele. Then we see a debut of Just Joe. The Click will do an interview. Then we have Joey Abs and Lance Cade in action against Shooter Schultz and the American Dragon back from his injury. Then we have Spanky against Blade, the Haas brothers in action, and a unified heavyweight championship match, Steve Bradley against the Spellbinder, all next week. Next Monday night on the Power Hour. Thanksgiving will be out of our way, and we'll be ready to do it to it like Sonny Pruitt. Once again, if you see a noticeable difference in the directing or the producing of this show, is that I'm doing it all myself. That Adam Dunn, a little worried about him, hadn't heard from him in a few days, hadn't heard from him today, and he is not
The
here
Ministry
at
Posse's
this
had their
point. Here's
problems in
Pete
the
Gaddis.
past. So that's why Rodney and I have decided to go our separate ways for now. What we're doing is we're going to compete in singles competition. Just get away from things for a while. See if things work out in our favor that way. Today, Rodney's got a match for the TV title, and I myself have a match against Steve Bradley for the unified title. Now, Steve, I know that you're the odds-on favorite to win this match today, but I like the underdog role, okay? And what happens is today, I'm going to change it, and I'm taking the belts with me today at the end of this show. And that, you can bet on.
Hear that right? The posse's breaking up?
They're breaking up. Well, you know, we got a little indication of that late last Saturday night when we were on at a special time.
What about those ducks coming out here and both of them? You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just cut on. It's time to get out of here when that guy's around.
Brandon Baxter against Cat and Victoria. More of the Power Hour. Again, this is action with story going on in this match. Hate to hear Tanner has been recovering from the flu and is recovering from the flu. Welcome back to watching the Power Hour, and welcome to everybody. And again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I will be traveling to my nieces in Cabot, Arkansas. About 100 miles from Jonesboro.
The Cat and Victoria teamed up here today against Brandon Baxter. And as Victoria said, they've had their problems in the past, but if Baxter wanted to come out here and insult
So much going on today, and that's not it. We'll have Rodney do an interview, then a TV title match as he challenges, or he tries to win the title against Bulldog Green. Then a Power Pro title match, Steve Bradley and Pete Gaddis. Big show, so there's more action coming. Amy's in the house. Chris Hughes is in the house. What's going on, Miss Chris? Appreciate you being here watching the Power Hour tonight.
One's looking one way, one's looking the other way, and this guy's just crazy.
Brandon. Yeah, Brandon now celebrating. He said, what about the Cat now?
How about the cat, you bunch of goose? Brandon grabs the cat. Well, standing headlock on the cat now, and the cat, ooh, in the midsection, whips him in. Shoulder block as he comes off and hits the cat.
Baxter said he's not a wrestler, he's a manager, and he got no business wrestling.
Oh, look at this!
Oh,
Look at
hey,
that move!
look at the cat, takes him down. 1, 2.
Whoa, what a move from the cat.
She didn't
They
get
see the cat harder. Great move. Very good for somebody as young as she was wrestling. Underestimated. Some of the people that watch the show today take not from Stacy. I'm not going to knock her at all. She did a great job and was a very important part of some of the most memorable moments of Power Pro Wrestling.
Brandon Baxter, and Baxter grabs her, and the cat takes down.
She hung on, and she's got Baxter tied up. Got him in a headlock. Uh-oh, he's reaching for the hair.
Oh, come on.
Refuge, where are you watching from? Welcome to the Power Hour. Catch us tomorrow night. A fantastic, loaded, deep dive into 1983 Memphis Wrestling, the heel turn of Bill Dundee, the build up to the Lord Dundee Missouri Town. A huge Talking Memphis Wrestling tonight at 7 o'clock Central tomorrow. Be with us, Chris.
That's right. She whips Brandon Baxter in, and the cat runs in after him, comes back, going for a monkey flip out of there. Gets him right out of the corner. She needs to get a tag. She's taking a pounding.
She's been in there the whole time.
Fought her way back, though, but still. Look at this, the cat. Oh,
that's not good. Now, get to the tag, Cat.
Yeah.
She was on a roll, and I guess while it was going well, didn't feel the need to go for the tag. There's a clothesline by Baxter.
Oh, come on, Brandon.
The cat really needs to get the tag. Count of 2.
Cat gets her shoulder up.
Crowd getting on Baxter.
Chris Hughes watching with us today.
Some of the leg across the throat. Not good.
1, 2. Come on, Brandon Baxter. You're showing that you're
About
really
18 minutes left in this Power Hour. Don't forget a big one next Monday night.
Oh, and Baxter snaps her over.
And goes with a face lock.
Yeah.
Victoria leading the cheers. Go, Cat, go.
Cat ducks the clothesline. She comes back. Look at this. Sunset flip. She's got him. 2 count. Oh.
This is a good match. We give them a little time.
Yep. Baxter.
Again, just a lead to something. Probably Pat and Victoria.
Would have been pinned for a 3 count. 2 or 3 times, Cat's almost had him for the 3 count. She rolls out of the way, and Baxter hits nothing but the mat.
Nothing but the mat. Goes to drop the elbow and misses, and the cat rolls over. And the cat has got to get herself a tag on her partner. Boy, look at her slam away on Brandon Baxter. Reversal into the ropes now, and the cat swerves around. Flying leg scissors, and down goes Brandon Baxter.
Baxter got more trouble than he bargained for here.
Oh, no. Right on top of Brandon, and the referee says, hey, Cat, you can't do that.
Oh, man. Right hand, he got her right in the forehead. Knocked her down just instantly. Hey, she's coming back, though.
And right to the midsection. Oh, they're both out now. Cat's laid out. Brandon Baxter's out.
Yuri Lauder out of town for the football. Not there. And so she's doing a very good job in this handicap match. Tag on Victoria.
Here comes Victoria. Look out, Brandon Baxter.
What is she
Hey!
doing? She's got the cat. What is she doing? She's got the wrong person. Yeah, she's got to know it's the cat. What is she doing? What? That's a partner.
The referee's calling for the bell.
Oh, look at this,
This
Dave.
was a setup.
From the get-go.
This was a setup between Baxter and Victoria.
And you know what? They know Lawler's not here today.
Yeah, right.
They sit in the interview. Oh, here comes Suzanne. Oh, Suzanne, you don't want to do that. Be careful. That's Stacy's sister, the cat's sister.
She's just trying to back him away there.
Yeah, and Suzanne just...
Oh, come on now, Baxter.
Come on,
leave her
Brandon.
alone. She's not a wrestler.
Hey. I don't like this at all. This is just awful. Come on.
Now, hate on the hills which draws money, somebody said something about.
Break it all up.
And what is Baxter tying Stacy he's tying the cat's hands to the bottom rope there.
And meanwhile, Victoria's just putting her boots all over Suzanne like she's a cockroach or something. She's stepping all over.
I'm still stunned.
Come on.
TV title match and a Power Pro title match coming up.
Put up. Hey, Brendan, come on. This has got to stop. This is ridiculous. Here's Randy Hales. Randy, we got to stop this.
Stop by any Memphis area PowerTel store and register to win tickets to see the XFL
And we
Memphis
go.
Maniacs play at Liberty Bowl Stadium. For the Maniacs home
Good
games,
break.
PowerTel will draw
Go.
winners from each store and give away 100 pairs of tickets.
Hey, Frank Seaton, what's going on? Arkansas State University win this past Saturday night. The University Arkansas win this past Saturday night. Bowl season is coming, and it's coming, and it's coming, and it's coming. It's coming quickly. Everybody excited about it? How about Alabama getting beat this past week? What do you guys think? As we can talk a little bit, you guys can shoot comments at me, and I'll put it on there. Frank Seaton, of course, is Hey Randy, a fellow Jonesboro High School Golden Hurricane. Open the roof. Let it ring. Give 'em hell, Hurricane. Good luck to Chris Ellis's team, Southside. They're going to the semifinals this next week. And, of course, Valley View and the Jonesboro Market, they're in the semifinals. They have a home game as well. As Al Tuttle had a nice comment right there, and I did not mean to do that. As Al Tuttle said, Corey Macklin was doing a great job on commentary. Hey, PJ, you asked the question about who is going to make the save, and I think you figured out who was going to make the save. Me? Yes, it was me, and it was Corey Macklin, as a matter of fact. I thought that was interesting without out of that, and we're having a good Power Pro Wrestling shows. Richard Hood saying the SEC rankings, man, it's turmoil in the SEC, and it's the rankings there change every week. You're exactly right, Thomas. I fish more than hunt, and I have hunted in my life. Deer hunted, not much. It's never a big deal at that. As Al Tuttle looking forward to Georgia versus Georgia Tech, and certainly I think Georgia is the heavy favorites with that.
From the get-go. And then attack the cat's sister over here. I mean, that's just uncalled for.
Totally uncalled for. We've got about coming up here now.
What is this? Who is this? That's Rodney. But
This is Memphis Wrestling, folks, in a different era. Memphis Wrestling always tried to stay ahead of the curve, at least to be up with the curve, if not ahead of the curve.
Being part of the posse. As a matter of fact, I had enough being a part of everything. You know, everyone telling you what to wear,
Coming up,
how to
Bulldog
act,
Range and Rob Rages. TV title match coming up in a minute.
when I want. I'm gonna wear the kind of clothes I want to wear, hang out with the kind of people I want to hang out with, do whatever I damn
Harry
well
saying
do.
hello to Thomas.
That's the word from Rodney there.
And talking about this title match, well, I'm gonna win this title match today, and there ain't nothing any of you idiots can do about it. Because I'm outrageous, I'm contagious, and you can just call me Rodrageous.
Rodrageous. Rodrageous heads for the ring right there. The referee is there. Here comes his opponent. It is a title match today. He could say he's going to walk out here with a title, and he may, but he's going to have to beat this man to do it. Here comes the
Bulldog Range, no doubt about it, was over for Power Pro Wrestling. Who let the dogs out, somebody said.
Man, we've got action right from the get-go. Outrageous, he's called. That's in, I guess, Rodney Dangerfield. Huh?
I guess outrageous
Rodney,
and
yeah.
courageous, and what else did he say? Rodrageous.
Rodrageous. Notice the disco duck the way he came out here first with the hat on and the feathers and all that stuff. But it's Rodrageous. It's a brand new name now. A Rodney from the Mean Street Posse. Ooh. Television title is hanging in the balance today. It's on the line. We've still got that unified title that's coming up as the main event. High-flying Steve Bradley. Steve, who's your daddy, Bradley, as he says.
Our pro title on the line.
About today, yeah. Look at
I tell you, this Bulldog has been very impressive in recent months. Oh, my goodness, Rodrageous. That stopped Bulldog for the moment anyway. Bulldog, he's been a fighting champion.
He really
he's put that belt on the line. He does it again today. No hesitation. Rob Harlem was questioning whether Rodrageous should be in line for a title shot, but he had to match, wanted the title on the line, and Bulldog said, fine, title's at stake.
Bring it on, and Rodrageous hooks the leg. 2 count, in case you're just joining us. Boy, what a day and a half it's been today. We've had the Hound Dog here from the Memphis Hound Dogs.
Dutch is doing
We got 97 cents gas.
Podcast. It looks like he's back on track.
Opening of the Texaco station there at the corner of 3rd and Shelby Drive. I'll be out there this afternoon 1 until 3 with free Power Pro Wrestling tickets and the whole deal. We're going to have a big day out there this afternoon. Look at this. Rodrageous stops him with the boot. Power slam from Bulldog Green.
Big one. If he can go for the cover, he might be able to hold him for a 3 count. He's defending the TV title here against Rodrageous, formerly known as Rodney of the Mean Street Posse, which broke up here last week, actually.
Sure did. We're talking about it in case you're just joining us. Earlier today, it was all set up from the get-go, apparently, Dave Brown. When Brandon Baxter came out and says, oh, I can beat both of these girls in less than 1 minute.
Yeah, we've had
talking about the Cat and Victoria, and then they set it up to where they turn on the Cat right here today.
Never know what's going to happen on the Power Hour. We tell you, expect the unexpected, and again today.
We're expecting the unexpected all day today. Short clothesline on Rodrageous, that stops him.
Bulldog looking good, but he needs to get the 1, 2, 3.
Looks like the fans at ringside are saying that he's going in his tights over there. Can we get a shot to see what that was? He's stuffing whatever it is back in his tights. He nailed Bulldog Reigns before he stuffs it back in, though.
He obviously hit him with something.
He's got his feet on the ropes, Ref.
Come on, referee. He had his feet on the ropes. What is this?
His feet on the ropes, Ref. We've got a new champion. Apparently he didn't see it.
Oh, that's terrible. He shouldn't be the champion.
Terrible.
I mean, there's a couple of reasons he shouldn't be the champion, but he's walking out here with a belt. What is going on here?
All right, we are back as we're watching a very interesting Power Hour today. Also watching the commercials today. How about that, folks? Do you like that? Do you like seeing the commercials here on the Power Hour this week? I kind of like that. I think it's a little different. Cocaina talking about that's a weird finish. It was probably my finish, to tell you the truth. Trying to get a heel over. That's one thing that didn't happen when I was doing Power Pro Wrestling and USWA Wrestling. The fans didn't read the kayfabe sheets. They didn't watch shows like this, as we're our own worst enemy, because the worst thing that happened to the world of professional wrestling is the wrestling fans are smartened up. And if you look at it and you examine it and you look back and watch the era the way it was then, as I'll give you an example, if a heel and babyface showed up riding to TV5 Wrestling together and I saw that, fired. If they showed up to the Mid-South Coliseum or the Orville Convention Center, fired. Back in the day, showed up to Louisville, Kentucky, or Evansville, Indiana, or Nashville, Tennessee, or Lexington, Kentucky. Fans see it? Fired. No doubt about it. I have fired wrestlers for violating kayfabe. Babyfaces and heels were not allowed to stay in the same hotel. It is a different business. When it was protected, I liked it better. Speaking of I love me some Crazy Gale as we go back to the Power Hour.
Bet today on the Power Hour. Thanks for joining us, fans, for exciting Power Pro Wrestling action. And back with them all of a sudden is Victoria.
The Power Pro and Unified Heavyweight Championship match. It's Pete Gas, impressive former member of the Mean Street Posse.
You know, Corey, I am sick
Don't
and
forget,
tired
folks,
of Spellbinder coming out here every single week.
as 4 minutes 40 seconds left in this show, we'll be here tomorrow night with Talking Memphis Wrestling. Make sure the Bill Dundee heel turn of 83, the build up, Lawler and Dundee, much more of jam-packed, absolute jam-packed Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow night. And Thomas, you say that well, wrong. You don't have to say Gail. It's crazy. Gail.
Setting up all of that stuff with Brandon Baxter. Here comes Pete Gas, and Pete's got his hands full today, Dave.
He looks like he's on a mission as he steps up on the ring apron. He is
Terry, crazy, calls herself crazy, Crazy Gale.
New look by Pete Gas, no more Mean Street Posse.
One of Bill Dundee's closest friends, one of the biggest Memphis wrestling fans and Bill Dundee fans in the world.
At least he doesn't come out here claiming to be
Love me some Crazy Gale.
Like his former partner. What is this? Here's Spellbinder. Security trying to hold it.
Hey, what's going on here? Spellbinder still trying to get a hold of Steve Bradley.
Losing the Power Pro title, and especially the way he lost it, he has just not been a happy camper at all. He's looking for Bradley.
And we saw him set that he smashed that ball right across a couple of people's head out here last week. There's Victoria.
They've got him back out. Close those doors. Meanwhile,
Last segment of episode 143, January 27, 2001. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night for Talking Memphis Wrestling.
Out of the ring by Steve Bradley. And look at
Less than 3 minutes left in this show. Victoria interfering.
She's something else, isn't she? I tell you, I kind of wish Pete Gas would have got a hold to her and smacked her one for me. And I'm sure for a lot of you fans at home that are watching, this Victoria can get under your skin. Bradley slams Pete Gas right into our steps at ringside. And Steve, who's your daddy, Bradley, taking care of Pete Gas right now. He's looking mighty good. And Bradley is, by the way, the unified champion.
Yeah, he's got both belts. The Power Pro title is on the line here today.
2.5 minutes left in this Power Hour today. Don't forget, Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow night at 7 Central. Make sure your friends and neighbors
Pete finally was able to turn and get out of it. Oh, whoa, goodness, neck breaker
watch
by
tomorrow.
Steve Bradley.
Crazy Gail was sure she was there that day this show aired, and that was
real close.
January the 27th, 2001.
For the title. I tell you, after the breakup, the Mean Street Posse stepped into each of them a title match here today. We had an upset in the previous match. It was not a clean win by any stretch of the imagination, but Rodney, now known as Rodrageous, is the new TV champion as he beat Bulldog Reigns.
Yeah, boy,
he cheated to do it, but he won it, and he walked out of here with a belt. Can Pete Gas become the Power Pro champion today? We'll see.
Pete Gas backs him up. Whips Steve Bradley into the ropes now. Nice backdrop, high and down. He takes him. Pete going in after him. Couple of big right hands from Pete Gas. A reversal, and a reversal again. Gas sets him up. Big slam. Boy, that looked mighty good. Hooks the leg. That's a 2 count, and that's all.
Almost a count of 3. Almost the new unified champion here on the Power Hour today.
What happened? The referee said he got a
There's Timmy Hyde trying to stop the Spellbinder. Spellbinder coming out again.
He's got that bottle with him. Pete Gas standing in, and he nails Gas with it.
And now the referee's calling for the bell.
Oh boy, Victoria climbs the back. Oh, she's right on top of the back of the Spellbinder.
He just cost Pete Gas maybe the Power Pro title. Gas was looking good there.
And he's got a handful of Victoria's hair. And
Hey, don't forget huge card and Paragould tonight. We're going to sort this out. Spellbinder has a lot more to say. We'll hear from what is going to say next week.
Power Pro Wrestling is sponsored by Bill Blake.
All right, the Power Hour. How about that? Power Hour was absolutely fantastic. No doubt about it, and I hope you enjoyed it very much. The last thing I'll say, maybe I'll say a couple of different things. I will say, I hope everybody has a absolute tremendous, fantastic Thanksgiving. See you tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling. See you on Monday as we return with the Power Hour. Missed out on Dunn today, but I'm glad you guys were a part of this show today. I appreciate it very much. One last person is saying something to us, and I'll figure that out real quick as Thomas says hello, actually says so long everybody, and it is about time to get out of the Power Hour today. This is Randy L. See you tomorrow night, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.